In this module, we addressed how you can build tailored scorecards that align closely with your business objectives, whether by comparing metrics to budgets or forecasts or setting up multi-period views to track performance over time. Remember, KPI scorecards are powerful tools for data-driven decisions. They help you understand where your business stands today and where it could improve, offering a clear path towards strategic growth. We hope that you'll apply these skills to enhance your reporting, track meaningful metrics, and most importantly, drive your organization forward.
Success is not all about the numbers in your P&L or balance sheet. There are tons of operational metrics that need to be measured and managed so that your business can run effectively and efficiently. Think of the number of staff you have on hand, how many hours they have available to work, how many tables are being served at your restaurant, how many appointments you've booked at your dental office. Whatever your business may be, you know that there are tons of details that go beyond your financial KPIs that are also critical to your success. Syft's customer, product, supplier, and connection sections give you insights into how to manage the operational and non-financial aspects of your business to be more efficient, better prepared for the future, and able to identify opportunities for growth. Syft gives you critical financial information for decision making at your fingertips. Let's have a look at how we do that. To start, it saves you time in preparing standard management reports as it prepares the traditional statements for you, allowing customization and making it easy to include these in report packs that can be prepared in a matter of clicks. For example, we have our specific format of our statement of profit or loss here, where you can see deeper insights into each of the account lines on your statements. For example, we can have a look at the trend of our sales, compare it current versus prior, or look at the top transactions for the period, or the contacts that we had the most business with. It also takes your reporting and data analysis to the next level with additional visualizations and data analytics. For example, you can have a look at your top expense accounts for the month, or go to our income versus expenses graph, where you can see all the income and expenses for each of the periods on the graph. You can track how financially healthy your business is by looking at our financial health scorecard. The financial health scorecard gives you insights into how you are tracking according to the KPIs that are important to your business, and you can also consider your profitability, solvency, and liquidity metrics here. Combining all of these elements can help you to get to a better picture of your business's performance with less time invested. And you can use this report and the time you saved making it to focus on making better decisions. It's also really quick to create and share these impressive real-time and collaborative reports with stakeholders so that we can meet their requirements or garner additional investments to grow. We call the reports that we are currently looking at live views, and they are easy to create and share, and they provide users with the ability to get an overview of key metrics alongside transactional data. Plus, you can interact with these reports by adding comments or by uploading pictures, videos, or other attachments. For instance, you could use the chatbot to add pre-recorded videos explaining a key aspect of the report, or you can collaborate on updates to the report or specific action items by tagging the relevant stakeholder. Another opportunity for making better data-driven decisions that lead to growth can be found in Syft's benchmarking section under Analyze. And here you can see how your business is faring compared to others in your industry. You can look at this both in terms of financial information or business activity, which is linked to the operational information that we will explore in other modules. So when we look at our financial benchmark, we can see that we can benchmark against our broader industry, perhaps our sector or a precise industry, or we can also benchmark within our organization. We can also choose whether we want to look at the top 25%, the middle 50%, or the bottom 25% of each of these industries. And when we have a look at what is happening in Jay's Cupcake Company, we can see that on total income, we are miles ahead but our gross profit margin isn't what it should be, and we are actually trailing a little bit with a 57.5% gross profit margin, whereas the rest of the industry has a 63.6%. We can also see that we're completely underperforming in terms of our debtors days, where we have a debtors days period of 66.6 days and the industry 0.2. This could possibly indicate that our broader industry doesn't necessarily offer credit to customers, and that we are in fact financing many of our customers by allowing them to purchase some of our delicious baked goods on credit. When we look at our activity benchmark, we can see that our bakery has 10 new customers for 45 active customers, whereas our broader industry has 0. That sounds really good as we're ahead or outperforming, but it's also important to note that this might just be an indication of the fact that our industry doesn't necessarily keep track of all of their customers. You can see that Syft's benchmarking tool helps us to create growth by understanding our entity in comparison to the industry a little bit better. As the old saying goes, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Syft has some powerful tools to help you plan. For example, you can look at our forecasting or budgeting feature, but we also have a really powerful cash manager tool to help you manage your short-term cash. The Cash Manager has predictive functionality so that you can identify potential deficits or surpluses early on and ensure that you make the right decisions regarding your cash. If we have a look here, you can see that this initial overview, depending on how you select it, provides us with information on cash in and cash out over the following month, and we can see a daily breakdown of the expected cash to come in and expected cash to go out based on our invoices and bills. We also have a cash runway, a cash buffer. You can have a look at our balances for the period and also see a detailed breakdown of what is happening in today's balance. If you go to cash in, you'll see a more detailed view of all your invoices, quotes, recurring transactions, or once-off transactions. And you can even have a look at a customer view to see which of our customers will be bringing cash in. Cash out works in a similar way, just for expenses and bills.
Success is not only based on financial KPIs, but also on the effective measurement and management resources that make up the intellectual capital of your entity. This is why it helps to analyze non-financial data. Syft's customer, product, and supplier sections, as well as the connection section on Syft, gives you insights into how to manage the operational and non-financial aspects of your business to be more efficient, better prepared for the future, and able to identify opportunities for growth.